What's going on, guys? King Leo here, back with another adventure. We're going to start today's adventure off with a Shadow Gumi rig. I didn't even know Shadow Gumi was the thing until about 10 minutes ago. So we're going to go ahead and get this Shadow Gumi caught. Wait, why is it not Shadow? Okay, now I'm confused because it had the Shadow, like, smoke around it, but was that another visual glitch? Anywho, well, it could have been shiny, but it's not. So we'll go ahead and catch this Gumi. It is weather boosted at 684. Yeah, like that's a little bit annoying. I didn't know that that visual glitch was still going on. Well, you'll see a Pokemon at the gym, it'll have the shadow aura around it, but it won't be shadow. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get this caught and check the IVs. All right, 15, 14, 11. Not the greatest IVs, but anywho, we'll go ahead and get some checks in. But yeah, today is a bit of a celebration video. I'll get into all that later, but let's go ahead and finish checking these to make sure we don't have any more shinies. Or Choreo, man, not shiny on that. But yeah, I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, yesterday was the Flock Together event in Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play it because I had to work, but I did have a few Pokestops near my job, and I was able to get shiny Doduo from, actually I caught the shiny Doduo from the research. It was one of the research tasks I spun from the stop that was near my job. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this completes the family for me. The IVs are actually pretty solid. It's 12, 14, 12. Like I said, I got it from research, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then I ended up buying the ticket, and the path that I chose was Rufflet. So we got one shiny Rufflet from the very first task we did, and then I think I did two more, and the fourth one was my other shiny Rufflet. Both were pretty solid IVs, so we'll take it. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that gives us the opportunity to complete Doduo. Yep, I don't have that family completed yet, so, and they're both, I think these are both male, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go ahead and complete that family. I know I was supposed to be doing a Gen 1 Shiny Dex completion video, but I'll go ahead and evolve this one now and get that into the Dex and just get closer to completing my Shiny Gen 1 Dex. So we'll go ahead and get that evolved. And there you have it, Shiny Dodrio. Not bad. I mean, it keeps the same green color scheme, and then the neck is black. That's the only difference between the male and the female. One has a tan neck and one has a black neck. But like I said, the IVs are pretty solid, so we'll go ahead and keep that one. And I do believe, let me see. Actually, I don't think it's in that research. But I did want to get into why today is a celebration stream. Today, well, not technically today, like a week ago, marked 1 year of me being on YouTube. I started YouTube May 2nd or May 3rd of 2023. That's when I first created my YouTube account. And my first video that I ever posted on YouTube was May 16th. So the anniversary of my first ever YouTube upload is in a couple days. But we did hit another milestone not too long ago. We officially reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. So I want to thank you guys for that. That was a goal of mine, and we finally hit that goal. So the next goal is to continue to get more and more subscribers and grow the channel. I don't have an actual number that I want to hit next, but 100 was my milestone goal, my official first goal. We hit that, so I want to thank you guys. I really appreciate the love, support, comment, the likes, the views. I appreciate it all. And it's only up from here for the channel. I do have a few things planned down the pipeline for the channel that I think are going to be pretty exciting for you guys, but we'll discuss that in another video. But for now, back to the adventure. And to celebrate me hitting a year on YouTube as well as 100 subscribers, we're going to go ahead and complete the Shiny Phanpy family. I got this, let's see, I got this on the 10th. I was on my way to work, and I was just kind of clicking stuff, checking Pokemon. And when I clicked on it, honestly, with Phanpy, you can't tell it's shiny until you get the sparkles. So when I clicked on it, I kind of had to stare at it a little bit. And of course, we got the sparkles. So we're going to go ahead and evolve shiny Phanpy all the way up to shiny Donphan. I have Donphan already in my Pokedex, but I don't have shiny Donphan. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. Man, that looks pretty good. It's a pretty solid shiny compared to the non-shiny, which is like light gray and dark gray. But that's actually not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. And let's check the IVs. IVs are 10, 11, 5. They're not the greatest, but it is another shiny added to the shiny dex. I did have one. My first one was level 1. I think I wanted to keep that one as a level 1 shiny. So we went ahead and evolved Donphan. So that's another family that we do have complete. Let's check to see if we can claim any research. We can. Let's get this. Man, Eevee not shiny 434. We'll go ahead and put that back in the stack. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of walk around, try to catch some shinies, and just take it easy today. All right, we have 2 more field research tasks to claim, and not shiny on the Snorunt, 359, and the next one is going to be not shiny in the Mankey, 464. Not really sure if that's any good. Let's see, where are we at? We have that raid that hatches in 22 minutes, that raid that's back there. I might walk over to that Tapu Fini raid. I should have enough. I should be able to invite enough friends over for us to take care of that. But we also might go back. I don't think I'm going to walk back there. I might just remote into that raid, depending on what it is, because I am in the process of trying to stock up on rare candies. Because as you can see, I'm only at 2. All of my rare candy have gone into this guy because I use Spatial Ren way too much, and my Palkia candy, I had like 500, but I've used Spatial Ren so much that I got down to like 100 Palkia candy. So I'm in the process of trying to do a bunch of raids to get more candy so that I can stock up on Palkia candy for Spatial Ren at GoFest. So let's go over to that Tapu Fini raid. We're gonna knock that out, and then we'll remote into that one and see if we can get some more rare candies. All right, so we knocked out the Tapu Fini raid. We're gonna go ahead and get that shiny check. Shouts out to K-Dubs for joining in on that one. But we're gonna get the shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Not shiny. 16, 15. Not sure how good this is, but we'll see. I'll probably throw 2 balls at it, 2 or 3. And if we don't catch it, then I'll catch it off camera. That was an excellent throw for the first one. Trying to throw this one-handed, that was a horrible throw. All right. Can we get it? All right, and we caught it. Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and check the IVs. The IVs are gonna be, ooh, nice. All right. 14, 12, 15. So not the greatest, but I mean, it's not bad for a Tapu Fini. I already have that shiny, so I don't really need it. And that other raid ended up being a Stunky, so I'll just probably drive over there a little bit later and knock that out. But we were able to get 3 rare candies from that raid. And if I'm not mistaken, if I turn on my rocket radar, I should see 2 rocket leaders. We have Sierra and we have Cliff. So I'll go ahead and battle them off camera, and if we get anything good, I'll come back with a shiny check. And down goes Sierra. Her team was Trapinch, Milotic, and Victory Bell. So we were able, and we got a 12-kilometer egg. Nice. But we were able to knock it out fairly easy. I have a team with, my team is Mamoswine, Lucario, and what was my other Pokemon? I can't remember. Oh, Mewtwo. because her lineup is pretty. Her lineup is pretty iffy, but those three are pretty solid against most of her lineup. So we're gonna go ahead and get that shiny check. No, not shiny. 246. I don't. When it comes to shiny Pokemon, I have no idea what's good and what isn't good as far as IVs are concerned. So I couldn't tell you if this is any good, but when we catch it, we'll see. And we caught it. And the IVs are probably terrible, but oh wow, 538. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get rid of that. But we also have this cliff right here, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out this cliff, and I'll be back with the shiny check. And down goes Cliff. He went down fairly easy. Cliff had a team of Machamp, Aerodactyl, and Tyranitar. And I just went in with my Lucario, my Togekiss, and my Electivire. We pretty much ran through his team. So we're going to go ahead and I think we get another 12-kilometer egg, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, another 12-kilometer egg. And we'll get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Man, still no shiny Shadow Machop. 274. I think that one's okay. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And great curveball throw. And we got it. So let's check the IVs. The IVs are going to be 15, 12, 3. So horrible IVs, but I mean, it does have 15 attack. So it's not the worst. Let's go shiny and then shadow and see if I have one shiny Shadow Machop. I'm trying to get a full family of them. This one is horrible, so I definitely want to get 2 more that are a lot better on the IVs than that one. Let's see, we have a few field research tasks to claim. We're getting that knocked out in no time. But let's see, we are going to have a Mega Alakazam, so we might go, I'll probably drive over to that one, knock that out, and then I'll hit that Stunky up and see if we can get some more rare candies as well. But let's see how many kilometers we have. So we just have 0.7 kilometers on this egg, so you might get that one hatched. If not, I'm not worried about it. Let's see if we have any more rocket leaders. Okay, we have a few actually. We have one in that general direction where we're going with the Alakazam, and then we have those 2 back near where I actually parked at. So, I mean, I might go do them. I'm not 100% sure. Well, depending on what they are. If they're cliff, which that one seems to be cliff, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. And if the other one back there is a cliff, I'll knock that one out as well. But back to the adventure. As we're headed back over to the car, might as well go ahead and do another celebratory shiny evolution. We have shiny Rufflet. I don't know which one is the best as far as IVs are concerned. This one's 13, 13, 12, 11, 14, 12. And I think the last 2 are horrible. Yeah, I got these all from, these are all caught in the wild. So I think the best one we have is this one. So we'll go ahead and get that evolution done. I think this was Braviary. And if I'm not mistaken, shiny Braviary is a pretty solid shiny. Oh wow, yep. All that the blue accents with the brown body and the blue mask-like colors on the face. And that tail, yeah, that's a pretty solid shiny. So not bad for another shiny evolution. So we have that family completed. But yeah, we're gonna walk back over to my car and I'll do that cliff raid once I get over there. And if it is shiny, I'll be back with the shiny reaction. If not, we'll just move on. And down goes Cliff. That one actually was a bit of a struggle. For whatever reason, I forgot what move Aerodactyl had, but it was packing a punch. So we're gonna go ahead and skip through all this. I don't know why we can't just like speed past this like we do everything else. Another 12-kilometer egg, but it is what it is. So shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Not shiny. 244. We already know this one's way worse than the last one, so we're gonna go see what that other rocket boss is. If it's a cliff, I'll be back with a shiny check. If not, we'll move on to the mega. Oh, jeez, I can't talk. The Mega Alakazam. The rocket leader ended up being a cliff, so we went ahead and took it out. So we're gonna go ahead and get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Man, still not shiny. And 259, so we know this one isn't any better than the last one. But we are at the Mega Alakazam raid. So I'm gonna try and knock out the Mega Alakazam. I'm not sure if I can solo it or not. We'll see. But we'll just check the IVs on this Machop just to see how bad they really are. And they are 14 to 5, so horrible IVs. But like I said, we're here at the Mega Alakazam, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and knock that out, and we'll be back with a shiny check. And we took down the Mega Alakazam. It took a little bit of time. We took it down with 3 people, but it went down, and I don't remember what the CP was, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's a way to tell if it's a good CP or not from the Mega Raid, but anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Nope, no shiny. 1700 exactly on the CP. This isn't gonna be any good. I did get 2 more Mega, not 2 more Mega. I got 2 more rare candy from this raid, so we will take the extra rare candies and let's see what the IVs are. They are trash. 14, 10, 12. Anywho, I mean, we got the raid knocked out, so we'll take it. We're gonna go ahead and claim that, get those pineapple berries. Let's see if we got any shinies while I was raiding. Nope, no shiny. Did catch a few things. I was going to try and head over to that Stunky raid, but that one ended. I'm pretty sure we can't knock out. I don't think we can duo the Shadow Suicune. So I'm going to go around, what is it? I'm going to hit that stop, and those 2 over there, and see if we can find ourselves some more raid tasks. I'm not raid tasks, but research tasks. And I actually do have to go see what that rocket leader is. If it is a cliff, we'll be back with the shiny check. If not, we'll move on and try to find some more raids and see if we can get some more rare candy. So I drove around and I couldn't find any more rocket bosses. The rocket boss that was back there ended up being a Sierra, so we're not going to do that. And like I said, I checked all those stops. None of those were rocket bosses. And I will drive further into town, further like toward the top of the screen, see if I can find some raids over there. But we're going to go ahead and look at what we got today. So we caught a few solid Pokemon. Let's see. The Go Plus was kind of going off, just catching stuff in the background. We did catch the Tapu Fini. The IVs were horrible, so not too impressive. That Gumi, like that one threw me for a loop. I thought for sure it had the shiny aura and everything around it, but once I completed it, it wasn't, not shiny, but the shadow aura. But when I completed it, it wasn't shadow. Not sure what that's about. Niantic, please fix that. But let's check and see if we got ourselves any hundos. I think the last hundo I got was, let's see, yep, this hundo Pidgey. And if I look, let's see, and Pidgey, we have the entire hundo Pidgey family with an actual spare. This was a lucky trade, and we have the hundo lucky. So that one's gonna stay there. I'm not going to do anything with that one. I may evolve this one at some point just because, you know, I want to have 2 hundo Pidgeots and you see which one is better for the Mega. We'll just get that Mega evolved and use that, you know, for different raids and whatnot. But as far as shinies are concerned, we got a solid amount of shinies. We got this one we got the other day, and we evolved the Don Fan. And then we had the 3 shinies that I got during the, what was it called again? The Flock Together event, I think it was. We got our second Doduo, and we evolved it into Dotrio. We got 1 Rufflet. This is our 3rd Rufflet. And our fourth Rufflet had the better IVs, so we went ahead and evolved that one into a Braviary. I'm going to check those IVs real quick. Like I said, they're 13, 13, 12. So pretty solid IVs for the shiny. And then today we actually got this cast form. I forgot where. I think I stopped at, actually no, I did. I do remember. I stopped at 7-Eleven before work to grab I think a egg and cheese biscuit. And this was sitting in the parking lot. I clicked on it and it was shiny. The IVs are whatever, but it is another shiny. And I swear cast form is trolling me because for whatever reason, I now have 4 shiny cast forms. Before the last event where cast form, all the shiny cast forms were spawning in the wild, well, all the cast forms were spawning in the wild and they could be shiny, I had 0. And when was this one? March 15th. So since March 15th, we're in May now. So in 2 months, I've got 4 shinies. This one was 3 days after the first one. This one was like 2 weeks after that, and then this one was today. So in the time span of 2 months, I've gotten 4 shiny cast form. But for whatever reason, I can't get any other forms of cast form. So I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully we have another event where cast form is spawning in increased numbers and I can attempt to get that shiny. But we don't have any more raids around, so if I do happen to stumble upon a raid and we get a shiny check, I'll put it somewhere on the screen or I'll add it towards the end of the video. But I do want to thank you guys so much for helping me get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. I believe we're at 101 if I'm not mistaken, but I do want to thank you guys for helping me reach that milestone. I also want to thank you guys for all the love and support you guys are showing on the videos. Initially when I started YouTube, I was kind of on the fence, didn't know how it would go, was a little nervous, but within recent weeks, I mean, the videos are doing a lot better. The views are up, but the views don't really count. You know, some people focus on that. I don't really focus on the views. I just want to make sure I continue to put out content that you guys enjoy. So I do appreciate love, support, comments, the likes, you guys sharing. And I do have a bit of an announcement. Not this video, I haven't quite launched it yet, but it will be live by the time I post my next video, so I will have that announcement in that video. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys like the video, comment down below and tell me if you guys got any shinies during the Flock Together event. Also, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you guys know when I post a video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.